Hello, 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 and we're back with another coffee time. I'm on the Daily Mail website, just logged on, and we're doing the news. Yay, we're doing the news again. President Biden is in Belfast, and he met Dishy Rishi. Yeah, that's the thing. There they are. He doesn't know where he is. Look at him. He was like, oh, where am I? But he denies that he's anti-British. It's good to know, I suppose. I don't know. Something about the Good Friday Agreement, 25th anniversary, though he missed that, because wasn't it last week? I mean, I'm not saying that he's only just woken up, but I don't think Biden doesn't know. Meanwhile, did you know that one mobile phone is stolen every 6 minutes in London? And here's some footage of it here. Look. And if you expect the police to help you get your phone back, guess what? You can forget about it. They do nothing. Well, it's the Met Police. They're too busy, I don't know, attacking women. Oh, I'm going to do that joke. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, apparently only 2% of stolen phones are located again. 91,000 phone thefts were recorded across the capital in last year alone, with fewer than 2,000 of those phones returned to their owners. And it's become a crime that has gone unpunished. And there's a look. They've done a graphic. Look at this graphic. It's quite impressive. Look at that. That gets the point across, doesn't it? What other graphics we got? And here's the hotspot. What's a hotspot? Not a good spot. And as you can see, in this part, you don't want to go there. You definitely don't want to go there. Or there. So what's to be done? Well, get one of those big Nokia, big button phones. Those Nokia big button phones. And then when the criminal steals it, you've only spent, I don't know, a tenner, and they've got a phone that nobody wants. Meanwhile, Georgina Banham had her phone snatched by a man on a bicycle in Walworth, South London. She was walking to the supermarket whilst chatting to her father on the phone, and she tracked her phone's location. It moved to an address in London, then on to Dubai, and then to China. She contacted the Met Police, but she said she got a case number and they never phoned her back. She's lucky one of the policemen didn't ask her out on a date. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, where are we? Good news, everyone. There's a new COVID variant. Arcturus. Isn't that named after a Pokemon game? Yeah, apparently this is it's technically Omicron subvariant XBB.1.116. So it's not really a new strain. We've done Omicron subvariant XBB.1.16 before, haven't we? But yeah, apparently it's wreaking havoc in India. And maybe 1.2 times more infectious than the Kraken variant. Ooh. And here's a graph. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Won't it? Oh, dog's on the move. What else have we got? Trying to find a good story. Putin has launched a new intercontinental ballistic missile. Full details of the mysterious advanced rocket were not initially released, but experts believe it to be a top-hole. If I was a rich man. Yeah, no. It's called Top-Hole though. ME system. It's alright, isn't it? But yeah, top secret Pentagon documents claiming 50 British special forces are operating inside Ukraine were leaked. Yeah. On an obscure online meme group chat room run by a 20-year-old university student who lives in the UK. Yeah, apparently a load of information was leaked. Someone's in big trouble. Someone's in big trouble. Yeah, on a Discord. Ping. No eBay. I do not want to buy someone else's shit. How do I turn that off? How do I turn that nonsense off from? I do not know. Yeah, there was a Discord chat group called End of the Wow Mao Zone, which shared 30 plus leaked documents concerning the Russia-Ukraine war on the 1st of March. So, yeah, someone's in big trouble. Someone's really in big trouble with that. Got some court news. This is the story of Lady Patricia Ramshaw. Here she is. Apparently, she's a sex therapist and an artist. Take a word for it. But she is locked in a battle with her landlord, aristocratic landlords. They're trying to evict her. She took over a grade 2 listed home. Yeah. This is a 300-year-old home that she's taken up. This is the old house in Ranworth in Norfolk. Right. And she's been battling with them. And apparently this is one of her animals. Looks like he was asked if he lived there. He said, "Nay." Stop licking the sofa. That's disgusting. What's wrong with you? Sorry, the dog was licking the sofa. This live camera. There's the guilty face. Sofa, tasty. Don't we feed you? Yeah, move. Go on, move. Don't know why the dog's licking the sofa. But yeah, here she is at the disputed house. So she took them to court. Right? But they want her out. They want her evicted. Right? They want her evicted from the property. And again, the Cater family claimed that Lady Ramshaw breached terms of tenancy by moving in with more than 50 animals, including 3 Great Danes, 2 horses, 12 sheep, 2 pigs, a goat, ducks and hens. And the animals allegedly destroyed the historic Cater family orchard on the grounds of the 7-acre property. Ay caramba. So yeah, in the latest twist in this legal row, self-dubbed Lady Ramshaw, wait a minute, she's not even a real lady, was denied a rent refund by tribunal judge Stephen Evans because she wanted money back. She wanted something like £28,000 back from them because she claimed that the house was unfit to live in. But she's living in it. Yeah, they want her out now. So it's an ongoing dispute. But we do have pictures of her animals. There's lots of animal pictures. I mean, you could say she's I think they've got their hands full. I really do with this one. So yeah, even the wealthy can have issues with their rent, with their tenants. Ay caramba. What else have we got? This is the story of Mitchell Bock from Caerphilly in Welsh Wales. Right, Mr. Bock. who's 30 years old, was suffering. He suffered from depression, right? And he wanted to cure himself. He wanted to cure himself of his depression. So he slowly weaned himself off of antidepressants. The finance worker saw himself being driven to the pits of despair by his condition, but he weaned himself of antidepressants and then started to indulge in ice baths. And apparently it's cured his misery, it's cured his woes, indeed. And there's nothing he likes more than having a dip in ice water. Apparently ice water therapy is very good for you. Apparently it's supposed to make you live longer as well. But I don't know, I don't fancy it myself. Meanwhile, I don't know if you know, the union doctors, this is day 2 of their strike, but their union leader, right, Dr. Robert Lawrenson, here he is, he's looking particularly smug, right. They call him the militant leader of England's junior doctors. He's played a key role in plotting this 96-hour industrial action. But yeah, he's on holiday. He booked a holiday. Whilst everyone's on the picket lines, he's off. He's off on holiday to attend a wedding. He's having a laugh, isn't he? He's having a laugh. But there you go. So, see, that's the hypocrisy of the unions. Surely it'd be on the picket line. Yeah. So power to the people and all that stuff. But yeah, day 2 of the strike. Remember, folks, don't go anywhere. Don't have any accidents. Don't fall down the stairs. Don't just be safe. Be safe. Good news, everybody. Good news. Storm Noah's coming in, bathing us in a swathe of wintry weather and heavy rain, with gusts of wind as strong as 70 miles per hour. Hurrah! Apparently, this is the A939 in Lecht, in the north of Scotland. Brrr, brrr. Just stay home. Just stay home. Don't go out. But yeah, apparently it's getting a bit windy and a bit wet out there and a bit cold. Wintry weather. So But yeah, we still got the yellow wind coming in. It's me tablets. Honest, it's me tablets. What else have we got here? Oh, that's a pretty not very good. That's not a good one. Here we go. Going to Amsterdam. What's happening in Amsterdam? Apparently, I don't know if you know, Amsterdam's trying to clean up its image. It's trying to clean up its image. Right? And there was a big protest last week. And yeah, residents took to the streets, right, in protest of plans to move the red light district to the outskirts of the city, because they want to reform. There's a conflict of interest here, because the councillors want to build a mega brothel, apparently. So they're basically going to relocate everybody. And here they were. It was everybody trying to save the red light district in Amsterdam, because want to move it out. So there you go. Sabrina Sanchez, a sex worker, said we really don't agree with their solutions that they're offering and that they're imposing. They're not even negotiating with the sex workers' organisations. City officials plan to move the sex workers to reduce crime and nuisance behaviour in the city and hope to decide on a location for a proposed mega brothel by the end of the year. And then it could take years to build. So, yeah. I mean, if you've got any thoughts on where they should put the mega brothel, leave your comments in the comments box below. Oh, that's a miserable one. Apparently Twitter no longer exists. Yeah, because he's merged the company with a shell firm called X Corp or X Core. X Holdings Corp. So Twitter as a company no longer exists. Yeah. He also claims that Twitter's breaking even, that blue ticks will be gone next week, and that he sleeps on the couch of the 7th floor library. But yeah, he's reduced the staff of Twitter from 8,000 to just 1,500 to avert bankruptcy. He said he only took over the company because the judge made him do it, because he was going to get sued to high heaven. Ay, ay, ay. Ping. Meanwhile, let's go to the wild. This is the wild streets of Hackney. For a minute there, I thought this was the Met Police asking some women out on a date, but it isn't. They're trying to arrest a guy, and over he goes. Apparently, one officer was knocked unconscious. That's what you can see on the floor there. They were actually looking for gollywogs. Oh wait, there's not enough of them for that. That's a reference to yesterday's story about that pub. Apparently, yeah, a 31-year-old man has been charged with causing grievous bodily harm after an officer was knocked out cold. Knocked out. It's not good, is it? The wild streets of Hackney. Meanwhile, they're trying to reintroduce the tea break in the workplace. Yeah, a study. Okay, who did the study? I'm trying to find out. A study involving 4,000 staff found that 70% take less than 15 minutes of break every day, besides lunch, while some are too busy to take any time out at all. More than 3/4 said they felt their work performance was impaired. So yeah, I'm going to reintroduce the tea break. Remember, if you're using a computer, you should be taking regular screen breaks anyway. Every 20 minutes, you should be taking a screen break. Now, who did this research? I'm going to just show you the stock image. I'm going to tell you who did the research. McVitie's. Wait a minute. McVitie's. A tea and a biscuit break, perchance? I think the data's skewed. I don't think we can trust this data. Yeah, McVitie's commissioned the research, now calling for the implementation of a daily 15-minute tea break. The Chief Marketing Officer of McVitie's, Asley Ozenturum, says, it's so important we find time to take breaks during the working day. Just a short 15-minute break can improve well-being and connections with colleagues. And buy our biscuits. No, he didn't say that. Well, they didn't say that. I don't know if it's a he or she. God, where's their pronouns? All right. It's just a ruse to flog biscuits. God damn it. God damn it. Meanwhile, we've got a Nessie, everyone. Whoops. Holidaymaker. John Payne, one of the many Paynes. They're everywhere. the 55-year-old father of 3 was admiring scenery from the window of the guest house Foyer's Roost in Inverness on April the 9th when he saw something moving in the darky depths of the loch. What could it be? Mr. Payne, a retail worker from Newport in Welsh Wales, he's another Welsh Payne, said, I was looking out the scenery when I saw this huge thing appear from nowhere. Ooh. Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? There it is, just over there, look. See that? Apparently it's Nessie. Alright. If you've seen Nessie, leave a comment in the comment box below. Never does. Never works. No one ever leaves a comment. It's like they're scared. Where are we? So we've done Nessie. I mean, Nessie could have been our animal story of the day, couldn't it? We've got some bad packaging and logo fails. Shall we have a look at these? I Drink Kids. I think it's the Dalai Lama, isn't it? You got the Anti-Animal Cruelty Club, but when you put the hood down, it becomes, oh wait a minute, it becomes Animal Cruelty Club. Yeah, not a good design, that. Yeah, they've put the baby's face here in the wrong position. Looks something from a David Cronenberg film. Yeah, not a good one, this. If you're in the market for a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie, you might want to steer clear of this one. Unbreakable wine glasses. Well, for the little people, you know, because they're more likely to have accidents. Someone called Social Services quick. And whoever designed this sign, it's, I guess it's meant to be like the whole week except Fridays, and it's Monday to Thursday, 11:30 to 2:30 to 4:30 to 10, I think, and then Friday, Saturday, 11:30 to 2:30 to 4:30 to 10:30, I think. My brain hurts. Now this is supposed to be for putting on face masks, COVID and all that stuff, but it looks like they've all got their teeth, like they're grimacing, they're going, ah, like they're going to bite you. Remember, how many bananas? And again, when you want to go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you know, in Italy, I often think of, I don't know, the Eiffel Tower. These are schoolboy errors. And the state of Vermont wants you to sample their pure maple syrup. Nah. That looks like, just looks like a drippy dick, doesn't it, really? It's not good. Not good. And this tooth has got a leaf to hide its modesty. What? Do teeth have genitals? This is a new one on me. But did you brush your teeth today? and we now know who designed all these amazing files. It was this company here, the graphics design department, who really dropped the ball. That was fun. That was a diversion, wasn't it? I'm sure they stole that from Reddit or somewhere. What do you reckon? Meanwhile, we've got some court news. This is a tribunal, works tribunal. Keza Rajith Pereira, right, took a tribunal claim. Right, what happened was they took a tumble. They slipped on a patch of oil at the George Pub in Harrow in London, prompting the manager Hesham Badra to laugh out loud at his expense. Mr. Pereira was later dismissed over an unrelated matter, prompting him to sue Stonegate Pub Company Limited for racial and religious harassment and cite Mr. Badra's response to his accident as evidence. And here's the picture of the pub, bit blurry that. I think somebody's been in the pub and had a few before they took the picture, bit blurry. So he was blaming the trip and the chuckle, but he lost. He lost his claim of racial and religious harassment because it's okay to laugh at someone when they have a pratfall. Yeah. The tribunal held in Watford heard Mr. Pereira started working at the George in January 2020 and has suffered a fall in March. Right? But in October, he failed to provide documentation for his proof to right of work in the UK and was dismissed, prompting him to take the pub owners to tribunal complaining of racism. And he suggested that the boss would deliberately put oil on the floor to make him slip before laughing. But the panel went, nah. They said Mr. Pereira's allegation was undermined by his own evidence, which was to the effect that the location where he fell was prone to spillages. And the panel concluded that the laughter had nothing to do with Mr. Pereira's race or religion. Just there you go, son. You could say he was laughed out of court. Yeah, okay then. Low. They're a fashion brand, Spanish fashion brand. They've got a new coat for sale. It's going to cost you £1,750. We're all going to be wearing them, I trust you. We're all going to be wearing it. What do you think? It's the pixelated coat. It's made out of polypropylene, so it's plastic, isn't it? And they've got a new range of pixelated. It's not just fashion. The pixelated logo t-shirt is £425, with the jeans, which have a computerised effect, are £825. I saw you coming. And they've got this handbag, this designer handbag that looks pixelated. That'll cost you £2,500. Of course it will. Of course, because you'd have to be stupid to buy it. And there you go. So it's that. We could do an animal story even. This is a new book out called The New Big Five, a global photography project for endangered species, written by Graham Greene, and it's got some pictures of essays of animals, and they're all like endangered and whatnot, but they're kind of great pictures. So let me just pull it up. This one is an Iberian lynx cub. Got quite a few of these pictures to get through. Here's a chimp named Gombe leaning against his mother in Tanzania's Gombe Stream National Park. It's just look, he's chilling. He's got his hands behind his head. He's just having a relax. I like it. It's a good picture, isn't it? And there's a Gen 2 penguin surfboarding on some ice in the Antarctica. Very good shot that. I waited ages to get that shot by Graham Greene, photographer. And there's a Bengal tiger riding through Ban and Agvargar National Park in central India. That looks like it was a painting. It's so well captured. Cuban crocodile from Ciénaga de Zapata National Park by Shane Gross. This is a pangolin in Mozambique's Gorongosa National Park. An elephant in Zambia. A Galada monkey of Ethiopia. It's got a lovely haircut, quite envious. And he's a polar bear family. And there's loads of these pictures. That's a lone polar bear walking along an ice floe in Baffin Island in the Canadian territory of Nunavut. Elephants again. More elephants. And there's a great white shark. This is a critically endangered spotted torrent frog in Ecuador's Santa Barbara Park. Some more Bengal tigers. And that's an Atlantic Goliath grouper swimming through a school of big eye scads. Oh, that looks like fingers. And there's the cover of the book. There you go. That's today's news. I think I've done enough damage. Is there anybody in? It's just 7 people in. A bit rubbish, really. Apparently my bit rate was lower. Oh, I didn't know that. Why was my bit rate lower than it should have been? I guess we'll never know. Jessie's in. This is Ice Water. I'll give a couple of years to. I'll give a couple of years up not to. Thanks. Exactly. And Run says, "Hey, Run." Jess says, "News in. Fast Threat comes in cheap plastic tub now. I missed the little metal tin. It's in. Yeah. Well, again, plastic bad, metal tin good. It's just not. It's just daft, isn't it? Really. Anyway, thanks for that. That was the. That's it. There's no one else. No one here today. I said no one cares. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing I have to say. Killing the channel, one video at a time. And that was the news. Drink it up.